What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Bobby. This is Wild Raven Tarot, and I want to welcome you to my Channel-versary celebration. I figured last night I noticed today was my Channel-versary and decided, what the hell? I shouldn't let this mile marker go um, without doing something. Hey, Selena, how you doing, love? Let's see, is anybody here? Yeah, people are trickling in. So we've got Maru, Joan Miranda. You're gonna hear that in the supermarket one day. Jackie, um, Selena. People are trickling in. Krista, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here's the story behind my Channel-versary. Um, Amy Warrior Princess, Jackie Jan. Hey, how you guys doing? 2 years ago, I decided to start a channel. So I put it together and everything, but I didn't do anything with it for a year. I mean, it just sat there. So last year, I started posting, started making use of my channel, started doing readings, and it's been awesome. My life is phenomenal. I've met some wonderful, 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 wonderful people. Maruta, I love having you on my show when we read together. It would be phenomenal to have you back on. Thank you, everybody, for the Channel-versary wishes. Yeah, a little bit about me. My name is Bobby, and I have been a tarot card reader for 40 years. I am a reluctant instructor. I never wanted to have students, but I always seem to end up with them. And once they're there, they're part of my family. Let's see. I work very closely with my ancestors and my deities, Hecate and Hermes, when I do my readings. I like to tell people my ancestors talk to your ancestors. We get a little grapevine action going here. She says, anytime. Awesome. Outside of that, I'm a very boring person. I live in Arizona with my husband of 25 years, 26 years, something like that. Long enough to where neither of us is going anywhere. We're invested. I was trying to figure out what deck to use tonight. Normally I'm feeling the dark vibe, but it's heading into the holiday season. I wanted to do something with a little happier vibe to it. You know what? It's my Channel-versary. Marvel. Whoa. Okay. Oh, shoot. You know what I didn't do? I didn't hook up the giveaway thing. Let's do that right now. So, yeah, my channel for the past year has been active. People seem to like what we're doing, what I'm doing. I co-host with Selena every Thursday night on Behind the Moon. We talk about all matters pertaining to witchcraft and tarot and the supernatural. Tarot was the word, I believe. Okay. Okay. All then. Aw, you're awesome. Thank you. Yes, Maru, thank you. The Behind the Moon face Facebook group is where the community stays connected. It's the hub of, we get ideas for shows from there. I get most of my ideas from Selena. I'm not going to lie. The girl is really good with coming up with shows. Yeah, the past year has been awesome. I've met some great people. Also, what I want to do at the end is have a drawing for, oh, you know what? We should do that now. I'm giving away a free reading. So if you would like to have a full tarot session with me, and I do stream it, well, I don't stream it live, but we use StreamYard to do it. If you're interested, hey Bridget, how you doing? If you're interested in getting a tarot reading from me, put hashtag tarot into the chat, and I'll do the drawing before we start tonight's readings. So I'll give everybody a chance to do that. Yeah. There we go. Joanne, Selena. I would also like to make mention to my bestie, Joey, who I do the Wednesday show with, 420 Tarot. She actually just left. Oh my God. She brought me some homemade, home mixed honey. She didn't like create the honey. That's a bee's job. But she made cinnamon ginger honey, and it is so good. I just ate it over Eggos. Love it. That's Joey Potts, the Vale Cottage Witch. And of course, I'm going to promote Joey's products. If you are interested in checking those out, go to thevalecottagewitch.com. You could also book readings with me through there. And you could book readings with me through my personal website. I was just checking to see if I had my earrings in, my plugs. My personal website is wildraventarotaz. Got to have the AZ. I'm an Arizonan. I think there's another Wild Raven Tarot out there because the name wasn't available. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the happy anniversaries. I'm very excited. Bridget, you have 3 of Joey's oils. Which ones do you have? Do you have the divination oil? That's one of my favorite ones. I was going to say my favorite, but I'm also partial to the grounding oil. Forest Floor is what it's called, and the divination and the invisibility oil. That's what it was. I was like, we just made one. It was awesome. So yeah. And I'm seeing Joey again tomorrow. She brought me a gift. It is a beanie with ravens and a skull on it. I love it. And the honey. I love that chick. Do you like fudge? Yes, I do like fudge, Amy. Oh my gosh, fudge is so good. The only thing is I'm allergic to nuts, so I have to be careful who prepares it when I go out. You know, restaurants don't get nut allergies. Applebee's did that to me about 25 years ago, 30 years ago. I went to eat with my cousin Christina, and I asked the guy on the Oriental salad, I think it was, I ate, can I get this without nuts? I'm very allergic. Sure, no problem. It comes, and it was my fault for not looking. I took a great big bite of it and chewed it up and swallowed it, and I noticed right away that there was an issue. I should put this on vibrate. There we go. All right, let's draw for the full session. Let me see. Share screen. You're going to have to see me do the old man crane the neck thing. There we go. Is it up? Yep, it's up. Here we go. So the winner of the full session is going to be, watch it be Selena. Bridget! Woo! Bridget, that's awesome. Amy says you have a recipe to make your own. I think I put my muffin recipe up on one of the shows we did for 421. I like my muffins. They're really good. All right, which now means I have to change the prompt. Okay, here we go. I really have fun doing this show. So what's a good hashtag, you guys? Hashtag, you know what? It's my show. I'm not smoking tonight, but we're still going to do hashtag bong because that's a Bobby thing and it's my channel-versary. So hold on, don't put it in yet. Okay. All right, everybody. Now put hashtag bong into chat for tonight's reading. Did I see somebody say Gerald? Hi, Gerald. Welcome to my channel-versary. Have a cocktail. They're by the door. Weed joints are over there with the funny cigarettes. Yes, hashtag bong for readings tonight. And because it is my channel-versary and I could use whatever decks I want, I have chosen tonight to use the Marvel Tarot deck to start off with, and we all know I'm going to use several decks. But, all right, hold on. That's not good. Son of a bitch. There. I have on my desk this setup for my phone for doing unboxing videos, and I thought I could get away with the rig and the mics and the computer, and this was a test, and apparently I cannot do it. Oh, and the mouse pad. My sanity is somewhere over there. And I have this, which I'm going to attach to my computer stand. It's a little scarab that Ramon from the Moon Scarab channel sent me. Having friends who work in museums is awesome, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Yeah, I'm customizing my room here. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Everybody got the hashtag bong. You have the Marvel Tarot deck too. I love it. I'm a Marvel fan from way back. I was in junior high with my friends, Eddie and John, trying to figure out if they cast an X-Men movie, who would play the parts. We got one of them right, Jean-Luc Picard. We got him right, and I said Tia Carrera for Psylocke, and this is how long ago it was. These people were relevant at the time in the entertainment industry, but that would have been a great cast. All right. You're a huge Marvel fan. Oh, we're gonna watch Shang-Chi tonight. It's one of our favorite movies. Oh, fuck. I can't watch it tonight. I got to get up at an ungodly hour to be with Joey at the farmer's market. Okay, here we go. The first reading tonight. We've got a few entries in. Gerald would have music going. I saw earlier, was it earlier today or yesterday, when you were on with Linda? I was bopping along with the music. Madam Maru, my dear Maru. Okay, here we go. Don't I look nifty tonight? I've got my Christmas sweater on. And I want to point this out too. This necklace that I'm wearing, which is a canine head, this is one of my things that I wear for ritual here at home. This was sent to me by Ken Payne, and it's very special to me. So I love it because he knows I'm a hound of Hecate. And he made this and sent it to me, and it is the first acknowledgement that somebody gave me that I was recognized as a hound, and it means a lot. I don't know why it meant so much to hear recognition from somebody else. I was a hound regardless, but it was so nice to hear. You know what I mean? All right. I look angelic. All right, that's me. Honest. All right, Maru, here we go. We're going to throw down an elemental spread for you, okay? And that is earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and the hidden element that ties everything together. So, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. The hidden element that ties everything together. That's a great card. Okay, hold on a second. I need to double check something. I love this deck so much. Oh, that's why. I was right. Okay. Well, because I can never remember exactly which Infinity Stones go with which card. Timmy, welcome. All right, Maru. So, in the Earth realm, you have the Mind Stone in reverse. Okay, so the Mind Stone is the card that tells us to calm our tits. Okay, so right off the bat, this tells me you've been in a state of withdrawal, to find your balance, to get your shit together. It looks like it's time to step out into happier times. It looks like it's time. You've rested long enough. You've contemplated long enough. It's time to put shit in motion. In the air realm, you have the Six of Cups, the nostalgia card. I love this card like that. This is telling me it's time to create those happy memories. All right, now is the time to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rebuild, reinvent. It's time to reinvent yourself in the way you want. And all that means is imagining the way you want your life to be and then allowing yourself to step into it and have it. I think you are going through that now, and you're realizing more and more that there's a whole future ahead of you. It's time to enjoy it. In the realm of fire, which is transformation, you've got the Nine of Swords. This is the anxiety card. This is fear. This is stress of the past. Um, the Nine of Swords is the one like this in bed. All right. And the way I read that card is the bullshit from your past is fucking with your present. And if you don't address it, it's going to fuck with your future. It's a rolling thing there. Okay. So now is the time to face a lot of things that you don't want to face and cut the baggage loose. All right. Burn away the bullshit that other people have put on you. Um, Here's an interesting thing. Hey, Lulu. Happy Friday to you, my love. Hey, Pegasus, what's up? Swampy. Um, Larry, more and more people showing up. I'm loving this. The hashtag for tonight, if you want to be entered in for a reading, is hashtag bong. I'm not smoking, but it's my channel-versary, and I can make the prompt whatever I want. So hashtag bong, even though I am not smoking. Thank you. All right. Yeah, the card here has the Spider-Man symbiote, which eventually becomes Venom. It caused Spider-Man all kinds of BS, even though he looked really good in it. I thought it was the best outfit he ever had. What's up, Sky? Yeah, it's time to burn away all the bullshit. I call them Aka cords. Aka cords are what connects us to each other. Picture every time you meet somebody a thread of light going from you to that person. If you meet 100 people throughout the day at the supermarket, now you've got 100 cords attached to you. And those attachments can be detrimental when they weigh down on us so much. So a lot of people believe in either cutting away or burning away those cords, so that our energy stays our energy and we're not being leached on or taking from other people. So it's time to do that. All right. Burn away the bullshit that no longer serves you. Now, in the water realm, you need to follow your dreams. You have the Hanged Man, which is the Winter Soldier. All right. This is perfect card for new perspectives. The Winter Soldier started out as a bad guy and became a hero. The Hanged Man is associated with the planet Neptune, which is the planet of dreams. This is falling into the space of water. So this is follow your dreams, follow your spiritual nature, lean into it. The projects you've been wanting to get off the ground, now is the time to do it. I've told you things like this before. You have a lot of good ideas. You really need to put them in motion. In the realm of spirit, you have the Empress card, which is Sue Storm, but she's in reverse. And I didn't think I was going to like the new Fantastic Four movie, but I really did. The Empress card is a loving woman. She's associated with Venus. What I'm getting here is the fertility aspect. You're starting to believe that what you set in motion, you can bring to fruition. Keep going down that route. All right. I would like to point out that I have these laid out in a star formation, and the two top points are the Hanged Man and the Empress, and they're both look very similar, don't they, when they're reversed like that? I think this is you coming to grips with a lot of things you didn't take into account before. So, yay for shadow work. Fucking fun. And the hidden element that ties everything together is the possibility. This is Riri. The Queen of Wands is fiery in nature. She's a showman. She knows how to get all eyes on her. She's also Aries energy. Aries is get out of my way. I'm doing this shit. Let me check up the chat real quick. The Grim Tales Tarot. I don't know. No, I have the Wicked Tales Lenormand. I think Selena has the Grim Tales, and she was showing it to me. Selena, if you're here, is that one that you have? I know I saw it somewhere. It was either Selena or Joey that showed it to me. All right, so that final card, the Queen of Wands, ties everything together. The only thing missing from this equation, yeah, she has it. The only thing missing from the equation of life here is the fire that you need to put into things. All right, the fire of Aries, that initiative emperor energy. The emperor is associated with Aries, so it's time to just grab your brass ovaries and do it. All right, so that is what I have for you, Madhu. Thank you for being part of my channel-versary. I love you, chick. All right. We're celebrating. And since I don't drink, I'm celebrating with a regular root beer. Not diet. That's right, living dangerously. Okay. Hashtag bong for the reading tonight, you guys. Hashtag bong. This is my channel-versary. You have some cake? Oh my gosh, I want cake. I thought about making some and sharing it with you guys, but that just seemed like a lot to go through for tonight, and I was so lazy. This is seriously the argument I had. No, I don't feel like it. It's my show and I'll do what I want. And then I turned on It's My Party and I'll cry if I want. While I was getting ready. I love it. Rose, how you doing? All right, everybody's hashtag bonging. All right. Thank you. Thank you for being part of it. I was scared when I started my channel that nobody would be part of it. And Ange from Roots and Waves, Ange and Madhu and Gerald, these are the first people who were part of my channel and supported me and loved me and educated me and were patient with me. Poor Gerald, I've over the past year inundated him with a lot of tech questions. Earth Flower, what a gorgeous name. All right, let's do this, Brutus. And our next contestant. And Earth Flower. That's awesome. All right. Here we go. You know, I've been lucky to give a platform to several new channels who I've seen growing, and that makes me happy because Gerald and Chris, and yes, I said Chris Butler, Gerald and Chris, and all of these people who were kind to me when I started my channel, and supportive. I promised myself I would be that supportive for other people, and I've been lucky enough to do it. And I will continue to do it. Hey, Maureen. Family sucks. I love my family, but we're different. They live in Salt Lake City, put it that way. They're nice people. We're just different. All right. Here we go. Earth Flower. I think this is the first time I've ever read for Earth Flower, isn't it? All right. It's my Channel-versary. I could say Chris Butler as many times as I want. You know, he's one of the people when I'm having trouble putting my thoughts together who can help me straighten shit out. Because he is so far away. He is in another country, and he is a sounding board, and we've got a great friendship. I'm lucky that way. Air, fire, water, spirit. And the hidden element that ties everything together. Okay. So I don't know what your situation is. Care Bear! Oh, I haven't seen you in a tits age. How you doing, my love? Annie. Let me see. I saw Crystal. I really should look up every now and then. D, Mama D, what's up, everybody? I just got off the phone with her. I was like, I'm eating. I gotta go live. Bye. Thank you. Dee's been there the whole time. Dee is one of my dear friends in my local area, and we've been through a lot together over the past couple of years. She's seen me grow my channel and my business, and she's been a voice of reason, and by that I mean she keeps me grounded by her and Selena and Joey. None of them have a problem grabbing me by the ear and yanking me down. I surround myself with strong women and men who are in touch with themselves. Kinky. Okay. So, Earth Flower, in the Earth realm, you have the Five of Cups. This is a lot of regret. This is a lot of uncertainty about situations. This tells me you've lost something important, and you are trying to understand how you feel about it. She says, Selena, I'm always here to grab you by the ear and talk to you. She will. I do surround myself with strong people. Bobby don't run with no weak bitches, men or women. All right. In the air realm, you have the Eight of Coins in reverse. This is Black Widow's Gauntlet. The Eight of Coins is a card of mastering things, of being in control of them. It's Virgo energy. It's paying attention to all the details so that what you create is complete. This is saying there's a lot of doubt that you've missed details, a lot of doubt that you weren't paying attention, you didn't see something, you didn't see the signs. Um, I don't think that's the case at all. I think that you have an innate sense to understand what's happening around you. In fire, you have the King of Cups in reverse. We've got the Vision here. I love the Vision! But he's like that. So the King of Cups is somebody who should be dependable, somebody who we can turn to for help, who support. When it's reversed like that, the need for that is there, but we don't have it. Hey, Edward, how you doing? Um, wow, look at all you guys showing up. This is amazing. I love you all. And what's changing right now is your viewpoint on people and life in general. I think you've been leading with your heart more than with your head. That needs to be changed. That needs to be transformed into right side up. You need to start dealing with things up here, even if they're going to hurt down here. Tough decisions. I have absolutely no doubt that you will come out on top of things, because I call it the bar at the top, those 2 points. In the water space, you have the star. I'm not sure what her current name is. Photon, I think. Used to be Captain Marvel. The star is hope, direction. It's also support from your tribe. It's Aquarius energy. Aquarius deals with our community. So this is where you find strength. And I say that because the other point is Jennifer Walters, the She-Hulk. I love this deck. It's so stupid. But it's true. The She-Hulk is the perfect card for strength. All right. She's in control of her hulkiness. Right. It doesn't make her run crazy like Bruce Banner or her cousin. When I was growing up, it was David Banner. You guys remember that on the Incredible Hulk? I hope your kids are doing well. So you've got the star and the strength card. The strength card falls into the space of spirit. So both of these cards are right side up. All right. That is telling me that you have what it takes. You're off in the right direction. Don't let the past define your future. It's I don't know if anybody's noticed, but when I play the ending credits, it pops back up for like 3 seconds, and that's what I say right there. Never let your past define your future. Okay. I don't want doubt to stop you from doing things. Fear that you'll make mistakes, fear that you won't be enough, or do it in the right way. Here's a surprise for you. You're gonna fuck up. All right. It's called life. We all fuck up. It's how we handle those fuck ups that gets us through. All right. If you can look and say, well, that didn't work. Now what do I do? And readjust and rethink and reattack. That's your strength. All right. If something's not working for you, try a different angle. Change the paradigm. the hidden element that ties everything together is Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, which I always thought was a really arrogant name. I'm Mr. Fantastic. Um, but he really is, actually. So the Emperor is about structure, getting our shit together. I think I had it, I made reference to it in Maru's reading. Um, she had the Queen of Wands, I believe. The Emperor is structure, and I think that's what you're missing right now, the belief in yourself, to set this shit in gear. All right. So I think you're the only one that's not realizing how strong you are. You've got the Star card, the Strength card, and then on your space, the Emperor in reverse. You're the only one who's not recognizing your awesomeness. The universe already has. It's waiting for you to claim your rightful role. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. And if you feel so inclined, se aceptan propinas. I accept tips. This is my business. This is how I buy chicken nuggies for my husband. I love my husband. He's been so supportive over the past year. Oh, he's been supportive for the past 25 years, but this past year he's been amazing. Earthflower says, you hit so much. I appreciate it very much. Lean into your strength, girl. All right. I think you are seriously the only one who's not recognizing your own badassedness. All right. For everybody watching, what the hell was that? I use sound to cleanse my cards. Okay. Viviani, what's up, my girlfriend? How you doing? Oh no. Catching up with chat real quick. You guys are really, really cool. What's up? I'm never sure what to call that, so I'm gonna say Nick. What's up, Nick? All right, now let's pull another person, shall we? Blessed be. Welcome, Todd. And for anybody joining us who has not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm trying to creep up on 700, and then after that, 1,000, and then after that, the world. All right, here we go. Our next winner. Old Windwalker, Coolio. I haven't read for you in a minute. All right. Remove this. Okay. Thank you, Maureen. Bobby needs to watch Pinky in the Brain. Where do you think I got that from? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. That's my sister. She cracked me up. We were talking about world destruction, and she ended the conversation by saying, besides, if anybody should bring about world destruction, it should be me. And I just nodded, like, yeah, I can get behind that. Okay. Got you. Here. I really should use these cards more. It feels like there's a knot right now. And the only way I could describe it is Five of Wands energy. And so a lot of opinions happening around you right now. All right. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and the hidden element that ties everything together. All right, so here's what I got for ya, boo. Let me hit my soda pop. I don't know if you guys drink root beer, but I really like the Kroger brand over mug root beer. Does that mean I'm uncultured? Okay. Yeah, soda pop. Well, you know why I got that? I used to live in New Orleans when I was a young man, a teenager, and they have something out there. Their strawberry soda pop is called Pop Rouge, and it is so good. So when I came back to California from there, I was ordering Pop Rouge everywhere I went, and I just gave up and started calling everything soda pop. Root beer seltzer. Ooh. Okay. Here's what we got for you, old Windwalker. In the Earth realm, you have the Ace of Coins in reverse, which is Baby Groot. How fucking adorable is Baby Groot? The Ace of Coins contains the energy of all the Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The Ace doesn't know what it wants to be yet. It's still possibility. It's still chaos waiting to be formed. I think you're on the verge of starting something incredible or in the process of creating something incredible. Having that ace there in reverse says it either hasn't happened or is slow going. Madrina, how you doing? Mr. OD, love you, love you. Welcome to the party. Pull up a cocktail. They're low calorie, don't worry. Oh, root beer floats are amazing. My dad made those for us when we were kids. It's one of my favorite memories. All right, so what the ace says is you're not sure how to form things yet, but something has been planted. Something is growing right now because of you. We have Riri again, the Queen of Wands, and this falls into the airspace this time. This is that spark of initiation. This is that forward momentum. This is that power that cannot be denied or stopped. You know that you are that bitch. So it's time to do it. It's time to shit or get off the pot. And by that, I mean, stop questioning yourself. This is the reality stone, also known as the Seven of Pentacles. It falls into fire. It's reversed. So The Seven of Pentacles is where we ask ourselves, did I wait too long? Am I enough? Do I have enough? Can I accomplish this? Can I do this? Um, the answer is yes, you can. And it looks like despite doubting yourself, you're still doing it. You're overcoming and creating your own reality. Um, the Seven of Coins is Taurus energy. So focus on the small steps, right? Focus on where your feet are at the moment before you take the next step. And success shall be yours. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but that's the phrase that came to mind. All right. In the water realm, this is perfect. You have the High Priestess, which is Storm herself. The High Priestess in tarot is the card from which all water comes forth. Did you know that? Um, in the High Priestess card, oh, thank you, Miss Tarot D. I feel kind of dapper. Um, in the High Priestess card, there's water flowing, and from there is all the water throughout the tarot. Whether it's in the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, and you see the ocean, it all stems from the High Priestess. Everything starts with her. She is the great goddess. She is that kind of energy. To have water like that in the water space, this is spiritual fire. This is fire. This is spiritual power. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon. This is goddess energy. Storm in the comics was hailed as a goddess in the land that she grew up, because she could bring the rain to the plains of Africa. That's pretty damn cool. Here's the thing. Across from that, you have the Empress in reverse. This is falling into spirit. So again, I say turn it around. It looks like you're doubting yourself, and nitpicking things and finding excuses not to do shit. And it looks like the reason you do that is because you've been through the ringer, right? You've been down the rough roads. The card that ties everything together is the Nine of Wands, which is Daredevil's baton. I love Daredevil. I was a little, I was a young gay boy reading my comic books, and that was pretty much how I fell in love with dudes, was checking out the forums and the comics, and Daredevil was one of my first crushes. And when the movie came out with Ben Affleck, I was in line to see that movie. Yeah, it was a decent movie. I like the soundtrack better than the movie. Anyway, I'm getting off on a rant there. The Nine of Wands is about survival. You have survivaled. You have been through it and come out on top. The Nine of Wands is the one where he's all beat up, leaning on his pole, saying, "Yeah, I'm fucking still standing." You know, he's got two different colored shoes on, but he's still standing. You have that survivor instinct. I'm looking at the top of this spread, and you've got the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress. That's fucking a lot of goddess energy. Embrace it. All right. That's what I have for you. Know that you have the fight in you to complete anything you begin. I think right now that Nine of Wands is also Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius deals with spirituality. So it looks like the gods are calling you. I don't know if you follow any deity or what your religious path is, but just be open to the goddess energy around you. All right. Um, it looks like you've got a mix of water and fire, goddess energy, water, fire, and earth. It's pretty amazing. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. Gambit is your favorite Avenger, and I love Storm. Wonder Woman's your favorite superhero. I'm a Doctor Strange fan. I always have been ever since I was a little kid. I used to run around going like that to the lights, trying to make them change, like Doctor Strange does. Don't tell me you guys didn't do that when you were in your car driving as kids, trying to make the lights change. I think everybody does that. All right. For those still with us, all right. There we go. And Bridget was the one that won the reading, right? All right. Oh, I got the PayPal's. Yeah, I don't have my phone out while I do that. Thank you so much. You know, it's 49 degrees here. Yeah, there it is. It just came through. Thank you so much. Mr. Dang, Mr. OD, I love you. That's a wonderful present for my channel-versary. That's me being subtle. Dang! Okay, Bridget. Bridget is the fabled witch. I've always been curious, Bridget, why the name Fabled Witch? I can't remember if I asked you that when we talked, but great name. I seriously love that name. That would be a great name for a retail store that sells witchy products, the Fabled Witch. I want to have one called the Eye of the Cat. When I was growing up, there was a store called Eye of the Cat. And that was the witch store. And then there was Pan's Pipes in Hollywood. I wonder if that's still there. 35 degrees there. Holy shit, you guys. All right, here's what we have for you. I've been getting really good at calling the names before the wheel stops. 41 degrees, Joanne. I'm going to have to change your name to Joanne Miranda. That was stupid. Okay. There's snow on Mount Lemon. Oh, is it really? Yeah, my husband was showing me all the weather in Phoenix and Tucson, north of Tucson. Bobby, are you looking at a different channel than us? I'm not seeing all these people you're talking to. Really? No, I'm seeing them. Oh, yes. Okay. I understand why this is doing that. Because today, for the first time, I'm using that multiple ratio thing on StreamYard. So it's basically streaming on two shows at once, one on telephone format and one on computer format. So technically, I've got two shows going right now, which is awesome for watch hours, I guess. Okay. 10 degrees. Oh my gosh. Scotland, snow and ice cold here. Oh, I didn't know you were in Scotland, Ramblin'. My friend Marion is in Scotland. I need friends on my continent because a lot of my friends are overseas. No way! Oh, Pan's Pipes is still open. Ah, Panapotheca. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm going to have to make a trip out to see my sister in California. That's awesome. We should drive. Wow. Oh, Joey invited you to the cottage. That is her sanctum. She doesn't invite just anybody into the cottage. All right, Earth. What does this say? Possible. Oh no, possible rain on Saturday. Yeah. Selena did send me a message saying 2 streams, one on cell phone and one not. I really got to check my messages more. Okay, we had a jumper. Fire. Water. Wow, it's the second time in the same spot. Spirit. And the hidden element. All right. So here's the story. Hold on. What a bitch gotta eat. So it looks like you're in the process of balancing your dual nature. And when we get to the cards, I'll explain why I say that. But we're starting off with the Two of Swords in the Earth realm. This is Libra energy. This is you doing the uncomfortable work, trying to balance yourself, trying to understand who you are. Eating a banana in front. Yeah, I was eating the banana in front of Miss Tarot D for a reason. Yeah, you've got that Libra energy in the Earth realm. You trying to balance something, and I say your dual nature. I'm going to skip to the last card, the card that weaves everything together, and that is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is the youngin who's very exuberant, the one who's trying to learn their power, somebody who's just starting on their spiritual journey. Wands deal with the fire of spirituality too. That is the card that weaves everything together, that youthful exuberance to learn. I took them out of order because the next card that falls into the air realm is another page, the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is strong in the Force, Luke, but doesn't know what the fuck to do yet. He's trying to understand his energy, his powers, his abilities. So you've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Both of these cards are somebody who's just learning what they can do. Add that to the Two of Swords, which is balance. You're balancing those dual natures of yourself, your spiritual fire and your empathic abilities. In the realm of fire, you have the 10 of coins. Now, the 10 of coins is the legacy card, right? What I'm getting from this, my dear, is hey Larry, how you doing? What I'm getting from this is ancestors. Um, I don't know if you've started doing ancestor work or are leaning more into ancestor work, but it looks like they are on your side, on your team. Um, if that's the case and you're learning ancestor work or do ancestor work, keep doing it. Not only for yourself, but because I see you being able to share that knowledge with other people. In the water realm, you've got the star card, which is that guiding light. All right. You will be able to help point other people in the right direction. Um, and then in the spirit realm, you've got the Six of Cups. It's our little Poochie friend. Cosmo, I think is the name. The Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is defending what you believe in. Having it fall in spirit tells me you're going to be undergoing a spiritual change and having to defend your beliefs. Well, that doesn't sound right though. Um, and just stick to your guns on your belief system, okay? You don't owe anybody a fucking explanation. It is not up to you to explain things to them. Um, you just do you. I do see you're meant to work with ancestors. I really do. Scorpio. That Six of Cups is another card. If you remember, traditionally, it's got the older one handing something to the younger one. So that is ancestor work at its finest. Lean into it, boo boo. That's what I have for you. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Everybody being here on my channel-versary. I love it. I got a channel-versary. So, speaking of Joey earlier, we're going to be doing a special episode of 420 Tarot coming up, called 420 Tarot Behind the Veil. And it's basically me interviewing Joey, um, pretty much like I do with Behind the Cards. We're going to be pulling, but this time I think we're pulling random cards, and asking her questions. So you guys can all find out about the Veiled Cottage Witch on that show. And then December 1st, we're going to pull more names tonight, don't worry. On December 1st, I'm going live, not to read cards that night, but that is World AIDS Day. And as somebody living with that condition, I'm going to be talking about my life, the fun stuff that I go through that you guys don't really see. I've made comments and references to it, but we're going to dig into it. I don't like to dwell on the negative in my life, so I don't really focus on it. But on World AIDS Day, it's important to let people know that this is here. A lot of us have been blessed to not know somebody who has this terrible disease. But if you happen to know somebody who has it, you know it's not easy. But this show is basically for the people who don't have anybody in their lives like this, who don't have a face to put with it. So we're going to get raw with it. And I'm going to, once a year, talk about it. Bobby, could you tell Amy and Annie close YouTube and come back? That's what I did to get where everybody else was. Yeah, I don't think I like this dual thing. I tried it to see what it was because Gerald had it going on, and I want to be like Gerald. I thought I'd give it a try. I don't think it's for me. Yes, but your own ancestors will recharge you and will help you when channeling others. So you don't get drained. That's true. Thank you, Bridget, for posting Bobby's other live. Yeah, ancestors are a big thing with me. In fact, we're going to switch out decks. I was going to use the mini, but nope, this is a full-size deck situation. It's one of the only decks I keep in a wooden box. This is my Santa Muerte Tarot. This is my ancestors. I should have known my ancestors would show up to the celebration. Everybody, my family, everybody. All right. And give this a quick shuffle, and then we'll pull another name. All right. Your foster brother died of AIDS. He was the first person in your life that you knew had it, and this was way back in the 80s. It was also part of ACT UP. Yeah, silence equals death, baby. Yeah, we're not going to dig into it too much tonight, but Bridget, would you kindly? Something seems to have blown in. Okay. Let's pick a name. Oh, I forgot to put it on stage. Thanks, Bridget. Appreciate you. Thanks, Jackie. All right, here we go. So yeah, this next reading is going to be done with my ancestor deck. You guys, this is one of those days. Krista! This is one of those decks that when it's in my hands, it just feels right. You know what I mean? Miss Tarot D, put hashtag bong. The tarot was for the free reading we did earlier, and Bridget actually won a full hour session with me. Okay, here we go. Krista. Remind me to cleanse that deck after I'm done with this. All right. I can tell you which family member is helping me through this reading because she's all I could think about. Yep, my aunt. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the witch I am today. So bless her. Cheers. All right. So here's what I have for you. In the earth realm, you are the magician. You make shit happen. The magician creates by pulling everything together, by communicating their needs to each other. The magician is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication. So it appears that if you're trying to create something, the key to it is communication, being honest with yourself and with the people you're working with and around. In the air realm, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. That's what it should look like. Okay. The Seven of Cups is a card of, Ken calls it the eeny, meeny, miny, mo card. The which one am I going to pick card? It looks like you feel your choices on certain things are limited. Having that card reversed says you don't have the access to all the choices you should have. At least that's how you're feeling. I think finances are playing a big part of this situation. We have the King of Pentacles in the fire realm. The King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Taurus deals with what we have, what we value. She's saying, yes, okay. I know I hate working for money too, but luckily I've turned my joy into what I do for money. So helping people and making a living is very important to me, both of them. It happened again today. I got another end of life client. They just tend to be drawn to me. So yeah, I think your attitude about money needs to change. You need to have a little more joy where the financial situation is. I don't think you're feeling that. I think you're in need of a change coming up. I'm looking at this, and the 2 points at the top are going to be in the water realm, the Ten of Wands, which is called the card of oppression. So that right there tells me that you're emotionally baked. All right, you've reached a point where, oh, she says, unfortunately, it's needed. You've reached a point where you're just done. Here's the thing. The Ten of Wands is also Sagittarius energy. It tells us we're in need of healing. That's why it's the card of oppression. It shows us we're oppressed and we need that healing. We need to lighten up our load. So we've got 1 point is healing. On the other point, you've got the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. Again, this is healing. This is telling me you need to turn what you enjoy into something lucrative for you, or at least get a job where you can be happy and be yourself, and not feel so weighed down by everyone around you. This may take some education on your part. So if you're considering it, this is a sign that you might want to do that. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, the page is somebody who's just learning. They're the proverbial student card. Hold on. I love you, Bobby. Congrats on 1 year. My name is randomly pulled. Please offer it to my madrina. Love you. Good night, honey bunny. We did a great episode of Behind the Moon the other night, you guys. We talked about ADHD and the witch's mind, anxiety. Is it a boon or a bane to your magic and spiritual work? It was a great show. We're going to do more like that. All right. What I was saying, though, is you've got those 2 points or Sagittarius energy. That's healing energy. So that with the Page of Swords says if you want to change, you may have to do some learning. You may have to educate yourself a little bit to widen the perspectives for you. And that is what I have for you. Thank you, my dear. I'm using all my favorite decks tonight, which means I know which deck is next. Okay. Yay. All right, let's do some more. Hashtag bong. Yes, Bridget, Chris Butler. That's funny that you all know me that well. Yes, I'm going to be using my personalized Chris Butler Healing Light Tarot. I just get my nipples hard every time I think about it. Okay. Good, Krista. Turn that learning and that thirst for knowledge into something that you can make pay for you, okay? If that means starting a side hustle, you do that, boo-boo. You guessed your hashtag was going to be bong too. Unpredictable. What could I say? All right, name. Yeah, I apologize for the dual screen, you guys. I know that I'm on 2 channels, and this was an experiment. I don't think I'm going to do it again. It's very confusing for everybody. It's weird, right? It's weird. I see all you guys here, and then I see people on the other format on my TV, but you can't talk to them. Hector, what's up, you sexy bitch? All right, now we're gonna pull another name. Here we go. Watch, Hector just joined and bonged. It's gonna be him. He's done that before. Walked into a room, put it in, and got called. And our winner is... Oh, Nate's here. I didn't see Nate was here. Jackie Jan. Nathan Sipley. I love Nate. Happy anniversary to me. Thank you, Hector. I seriously didn't see Nate's name. Yeah, if I could take it off, I would, but I mean, no, because then I'll cut off a lot of people. We'll just know better next time. Now, what have we learned? There he is, my bro, my brother in the goddess. What is up, my Odin fan? Okay. I love Nate. Nate is another one who I look forward to talking to. And unfortunately, over the past couple of weeks, I wasn't able to talk to him very much. All right. In 10 years, plan on retiring and moving south and just selling shell shack so I can make... That's a plan. That's a perfect retirement plan. I love that. All right. Jackie Jan was our winner. You're here, right, Jackie? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Bridget. I see your arrows. I am a very bad mod on other people's channels, so I appreciate the mods. They're good on my channel. I really do. My goal as a mod on other people's channel was just to not let the bullshit get out of hand with trolls and stuff. But I should have been posting other people's stuff. I got my wrench taken away from me once. Okay, here we go, Jackie. And you are getting the Chris Butler deck, one of the coolest decks ever. And then, of course, after this, I'm going to have to use the Sasha Graham deck. Chris is doing well, in case you all were wondering. Married life is agreeing with him. He and Alex have settled into domestic bliss. Okay, Earth. Air. Fire. Water. Spirits. And the hidden element that ties everything together. Okay. So here's what I got for you, boo. Tarot was for the free giveaway we did earlier. We went ahead and changed it, Hector. So it's hashtag bomb. You were right the first time. You had it right the first time. It's bomb. Yeah. So here's what I have for you. You have the Seven of Cups reversed. It came out like that. Okay, the Seven of Cups is the eeny, meeny, miny, mo card, the choice card. This is telling me you feel like your choices are limited. This is also telling me you're on the defense with people having opinions. This is showing me that you're under a lot of stress and pressure from other people. In the air realm, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, if it were like this, I'd be reading it as that anxiety is something you did that brought upon yourself, and you're trying to deal with it. When it's like this, it's telling me and giving me other people vibes. Other people have put this on you. And that's what we call in my land bullshit. You're somebody who takes things to heart. The Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. Gemini, picture a voice on each shoulder just yapping in your ear. When it's reversed, those voices are not just yapping, they're screaming. Those are our own voices punishing us. I think that you tend to blame yourself needlessly for other people's bullshit. In the fire realm, which brings transformation, you're undergoing or about to undergo a really big change because we have the death card in reverse. So this is change coming. That with the Ten of Swords is telling me this change is going to be slightly uncomfortable for you. It could be very difficult to get through, painful for you. But you got this shit, because in the water realm, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay. This is being able to juggle the world around you. This is that change coming at you, saying, you got this. Now, the secret to this is in spirit, and that card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords should be like this. This is, again, Gemini energy. So at the top of this spread, you've got two cards of Gemini, that Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They're both in reverse, saying negative things to you. However, you know that it's bullshit. You're able to rise above that. Hold on. People are stressed around you. Fuck people. That Two of Pentacles is not only saying you're capable of juggling it, but the Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Capricorn is who we are, how we want the world to see us. And you're somebody who works best under pressure. You rise above. The secret to getting through the bullshit is my favorite saying of all, besides pass the bong, and that is calm your tits. All right. That Knight of Swords is reverse. It's saying you're moving too fucking fast. Step away from the situation, let your mind clear, then readdress things. And the card that weaves them all together, the hidden element, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me a lot of this has to do with comfort, with family, with security. This is saying that it's one of those situations where it's difficult to block or step out of the situation. But you got this. Don't feel like you're trapped. That Nine of Pentacles takes me back to that first card we had, which was the Seven of Cups reverse. Feeling like your choices are limited. I think a lot of this is illusion that you put on yourself. You've created a situation around you where now you're like, no, I can't do that because this will happen. Well, it might not, but I don't want to see you trap yourself with false images, false thoughts. Okay. Jack, I got you saying that. Calm your tits. Yeah, I'm working on some designs for water bottles and stuff that'll say "Ashay bong" and "Calm your tits." All right, so again, the secret to getting through everything is stepping away from it, letting your mind cool down. Don't letting people gaslight you. Basically, remembering who the fuck you are. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Thank you. How we doing on time? Oh, we're good. I'm good if you're good. I was planning on going for like 2 hours. Bridget says she needs to calm your tits merch. Yes. All right, now let's put you back and pull out Miss Graham, the tarot diva herself. I dig her. Yes, and if you are just joining us, this is being broadcast on two different shows, one on telephone format and one on YouTube format. I don't like the dual format, so we won't be doing it again, but at least now we know, right? Yep. All right. Miss Charity, yes, we're all ready. If Selena gets called, she said to give it to you too. All right, so our winner is... I need water. Larry. Larry. Hey, Judith, how you doing? Larry, you still with us, bro? I'm scanning up. Larry. Bueller. Larry has left the room, but he said that I could have his reading. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll put Larry on the on deck position. So if he comes back, you guys let me know. But for now, we'll call another name, okay? Because I just know it's going to be Mr. OD. I know it. Joan Miranda. Wait, Bobby, he's here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Larry, and then we'll do Joanne, okay? And Joanne is here. Awesome. And Larry, you get Sasha Graham, Darkwood Tarot. This is another one of those decks that just feels right in my hands. Welcome, everybody who's just joining us to Wild Raven Tarot Channel-versary. Yay! This is technically my first Channel-versary because my channel sat unused for a year. So this is the first one. What happened to the sound effects, Bobby? What sound effect? Oh, I forgot. Okay, here we go. Earth, air, fire, water. She has been showing up a lot tonight. Spirit. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I think my husband's in there cooking. Hold on. I'm going to mute you guys for a second. No, I don't think he heard me. I was going to ask him to bring me some water. All right. Larry Sanders, YouTube, terrible updates. Oh, I see. Certain people like Larry and Jackie are watching on the phone format. Okay, there's a little symbol next to it. Okay, I see it. I'm very observant. All right, so Larry, you have in the Earth realm the Page of Pentacles. This is a very grounded card to have in a very grounded spot. The Page of Pentacles contains the energy of all the Earth signs. This is saying you are grounded in what's important. The two bottom points on the opposite side of this, you got the Page, and then on the other point, the Knight of Pentacles. So again, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He's Virgo energy. He takes everything into account before he makes a move. You are very grounded. You make decisions based on facts. In the air realm, you have the Nine of Cups. Now, I love this because that cat's eating a canary. He's got that dead bird in his mouth. This is having everything you need around you. The comforts of life. You know what you want, and you will settle for nothing less, which is as it should be. Um, yeah, that Knight of Pentacles falls into the fire area, which is transformation. So it looks like there's some change going on, possibly with finances or location, um, something to do with what you value. It looks like you're thinking of making some major changes in your life. Um, in the realm of water, which is emotions, spirituality, you have the Queen of Wands, one of the sexiest queens I've ever seen. I love this card. This is Aries energy. This is the bitch who doesn't settle for no. This is the woman who cannot be ignored. Um, on the opposite side of that, you have, oh, sorry, I should have put that on mute. What is on mute? Oh, it's my other phone. Yes, that's right. I have two phones. One for business, one for bitches. Um, there we go. No, it's my old phone. I bought a new one, but all my games are on the old phone. So the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the mother figure. She is the fertile goddess. She is the little empress. Um, you can tell how she's got the rabbit with her. She looks like the empress, doesn't she? So you've got those two queens up here. These are major changes. It looks like you're embracing certain aspects of yourself. Um, and the queens, when I say their energy, I don't mean their physical energy, obviously. The queens can apply to male energies as well. You all know that, right? Um, it looks like you're becoming something new. You're, what's the word? Not graduating, evolving. And that is evidenced further by the card that ties everything together, the one that weaves everything together. You have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is destiny. This is the wheel turning in your favor. These changes that you're making, know that they're based in practicality and for your betterment. That Nine of Cups is a great card. All right, you need to be the cat that's eating the canary. Embrace change, embrace your power. Both those queens up here are creative energy. So go for it. All right. I would like to take this opportunity to tell people that don't make major life decisions based on what card readers online say, but do take it into account what we're saying. All right. All right. Now, I don't know if we can do one more or two more. Let's see it. Let's try it. All right. And I'm going to let the next winner choose the deck. And that's what I have for you. Oh, wait. Joanne, you're next. I forgot. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, when I win, you win, sister. All right. Now, Joanne. Joanne, I need you to choose left or right? And then, oh, you want the Oz deck. Okay. The Wizard of Oz Tarot. Oh, shit. Guess what we forgot to do. I think after this, I'm going to have a nice bowl and relax and go to sleep and get up in the morning and be fabulous at the farmer's market. Why, that's a horse of a different color. All right. Earth. Air. Fire. Water. Spirit. Thank you guys for joining me on my channel-versary. I've really had a good time tonight. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, I was choking myself. All right. In the Earth realm, you have the Seven of Cans, which is the Seven of Cups. All right, this is choices. This is options for you. You do deserve your body to feel good, Miss Tarot D. I'd make your body feel good. And by that, I mean I give great massages. All right. Having the seven fall into the earth realm says you've got a lot of options open to you right now. Options you didn't really consider in the past because you felt limited. You felt locked in and closed down. In the air realm, you've got the Five of Bricks, which is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card of material trouble. Again, this is not an OnlyFans. Are you kidding? Maybe 30 years ago, I would have jumped on that, but now a good breeze and I'm naked and my skin flaps and no, not a pretty picture. Yeah. This is a case of don't let your future be defined by your past. Because something didn't work for you in the past or work out in the way you wanted, don't let that color how you go forward. All right. In the realm of fire, you have the Seven of Bricks in reverse. Now, this is what it looks like normally. All right. He's working hard on that road. And it looks like he's actually growing the bricks. in a field of poppies. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that before. Um, Having the Seven of Bricks, which is a card of questioning. Did you wait too long? Is this too late? Am I capable of doing this? Is this going to be enough? Um, this is Taurus energy. This is you doubting yourself in the path you've chosen to move forward. Um, don't doubt yourself. All right. Decisions have been made. Buckle up and enjoy the ride, bitch. Um, it's true, Judith. My like that. It's just really bad. And then, I gain and lose weight rapidly because of my health issues. Um, so that guy from Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill, he can make a whole outfit out of me. It's crazy. Um, the Seven of Bricks falling into the realm of fire, which brings transformation and change, um, tells me that finances are turning around for you. Um, I think finances have been a big issue for you lately. Um, Money does limit our options on things. In the realm of water, which is emotion and spiritual matters, um, you have the Page of Spears, which is one of my favorite pages of all time. The flying monkeys I just loved them when I was a kid. Um, the page is learning what they can do. In this case, he's learning how to fly. Um, I think you have the opportunity now, and you realize that the past is past, and now it's time to move forward. I'm sorry, but that's just going to take time. Um, it can be a long, tedious process, but you're doing it. You got this. The key to accomplishing this is the card that falls into Spirit, and this is the Four of Spears, which is the Four of Swords. The Calm Your Tits card. I love that this bitch has shown up in several decks. Calm your tits. All right. This is something, this type of healing needs to take place over time. Saying, okay, it's done, I'm going to heal now, doesn't do it. All right. Your body needs to heal from the stress and trauma it's been under for all these years. And although things are turning around for you and going in the right direction, it's still, we're living with that PTSD. Um, the final card that weaves everything together is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this would be problem stemming from a man like a father or grandfather, uncle, male energy. Doesn't have to be a man. Forgive me. That was sexist of me. This is somebody who you should be able to go to for advice and support, but when he's reversed, the king becomes controlling and abusive. I think a lot of these problems stem from family issues that you're trying to deal with and you're getting past, and you're realizing, okay, the past is done. All right. I'm going to pull you an oracle. Hold on. Let's do this one. No, I do have one that matches this. I was going to say, this is a lighter deck. I don't want to use a darker oracle deck for you. Hold on. I actually have a lighter deck that I can use without having my stomach twist. Yes, I do like my darker decks. Okay. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. Tree of Life Inner Guidance is Sabrina's Vard, you guys. And Sabrina is going to be on with me on Tuesday for Behind the Cards. All right. Joanne, since this is our last one of the night, you get 3 oracles. I was going to use Lenormand cards tonight. I'm actually going to use them next time. I'm excited. I've been studying. 1, 2. That's what I was saying to her. 3. All right, boo-boo. Here we go. So I drew 3 oracle cards for you. And the first card I drew for you, and this is my my Oracle of the Unicorns deck. I love this deck. It's so pretty. So you drew the card Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you're worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. This is saying the past is past. All right. It's okay to let your defenses down a little bit, to enjoy life. The next card I have for you is called Innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child. All right. This is what I was telling you. Relax, enjoy the moment, have fun. Yeah, I am, Miss Jody. This is my last reading. And the final oracle card I drew for you is called Past Lives. Release your past life karma. You're an old soul with deep wisdom. And it doesn't have to be just former lives before this life. It could be parts of ourselves that have gone, like situations from our past. Can seem like a lifetime ago, but all of these cards are just saying give yourself time to heal and a chance to heal. Okay. You can't rush this shit. All right. So that is what I have for you. Thank you, everybody who donated to my Channel-versary. It's much appreciated. And I will see you on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I'm on with Joey. And then Wednesday also, Selena. We moved Behind the Moon from Thursday to Wednesday for the next couple weeks. Yeah, I'm so excited. My channel is doing well. Thank you, everybody who's been a part of that. I love you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. I love you all. But Miss Jody's right. I got to go eat. So I'll see you on the next video. Love you.